Good morning. Welcome to Dale Hollow Lake down in Tennessee. Part of the lake's in Tennessee, part of the lake is in Kentucky. We're out here kayak fishing. This is what we're after, but we prefer they be just a little bigger. So, nice little largemouth. We're going to let him go back and try to find his mom and not tell his grandpa that we're here. But look at this scenery. 5 o'clock in the morning. There's not a soul around. And there's more water than I could ever throw top water at. So we're here for 5 days. This is the second episode I've released. There's one prior. It was a little rough. We don't have internet out here, so editing can be a challenge. But I appreciate you guys watching my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I appreciate if you subscribe. But definitely hit that thumbs up, that like button. That moves my videos up in the algorithm so more people see them. And that's all I can ask. So anyways, let's get back to fishing. We got a buzz bait going right now this morning. It is probably about 75, 80 degrees out. Water temperature is 83 degrees. So what I've noticed, I'm catching bass in the morning here. They're not big bass, but I love top water. I love the explosion. It only takes one to catch a 2-3 pounder. You never know. So like I said, this morning we're going to do top water. This afternoon, if we don't have a thunderstorm, they've been coming in every evening, but we'll try something different. And we may go up front. There's some big rock faces. We may go up there and slow down a little bit and try to catch some smallmouth. So appreciate you watching the channel. Let's get back to fishing. All right, guys, here's your tackle tip. It's braid. It's braid line, but you always gotta think about what you're throwing at. And like this bait right here, I'll chuck it at anything. So I've caught quite a few fish on it in Indiana. Caught a few here in Tennessee and Kentucky. And I've had like a hitch casting. Seems like it's about the same point. There's a hitch in my line, and it gives me a little backlash. It'll stop the reel. So what I did was I wanted to retie just because of being in trees and structure, stuff like that. And I stripped off, probably 60, 70 feet of line, hoping that whatever that hitch is, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but we'll find out. Anyways, I cut off that line to see if I could get rid of that, because I've been struggling with it casting this week. It's like my bait gets 50 feet away from me and then it gets caught up. So we'll see if that works out. A Rage Menace grub has done its job, so we're retiring him. We're gonna grab a new one from the tackle shop back here. Don't know what kind of trailers you guys are currently using, but Rage has different sizes, different colors, as you obviously can see. I've been throwing this white and chartreuse the last couple days. Had good luck with it. The water's kind of stained. We've been getting a rain thunderstorm every evening and then some pop-up rainstorms. But there's been flood warnings out. I think last week one day they got like 8 inches of rain. So you're getting a lot of rain coming out of the hills, which is pulling the silt and the sand in, which is staining your water. So like I said, I've been fishing for stained water. Every night about 5, 6 o'clock at night. Just a torrential downpour, which I don't mind it at all, but it makes it pretty hard on the fishing. Those Rage Menace grubs are awesome. They hold up good. It's pretty much exclusively the only trailer that I use on chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, buzzbaits, anything like that. So the one thing you do want to make sure that you pull these two apart. It's the way they do their molds, I'm sure, but that little piece right there, that little piece right there is always connected. You want to make sure that you just take a second and pull those apart. That way you can get the proper motion out of it. So there's your Dale Hollow tackle tip of the day. Oh yeah, I'd eat that. I'd hit that. And this is what I'm talking about down here. Look at that. The possibilities are endless in front of us. And what I've noticed is out of all these little notches and coves, I'd say 50% of them have a bass in them. I haven't caught anything that's been over 15 inches, 16 inches yet the last couple days, but it's still a blast. For you guys that like topwater, it is a blast. So I forgot to hook my phone to my tether this morning, so that's what we're currently doing. All right, guys. Well, let me get my hand out of the way. All right, guys. Well, we gave a shot this morning, that's for sure. Threw some top water in the shallows. Ended up catching that one smallmouth right there at the, or one small bass right there at the beginning. My camera shut off. I'm not sure when. I'll have to check here. But we went out and fished a ledge where it was a rock face that went from about 0 to 37 feet. So we were throwing a deep diving crankbait up there. I got a chatterbait on right now. I'm gonna throw him on the way back to the boat, but we got to take the houseboat in today to get water and get sewer pumped out, and we got issues with our generator. First off, it went through all the fuel in 2 days, so that shouldn't happen. And then last night when you turned the sink on, all the lights would dim. So we either got a couple batteries that need to be replaced, or we got a short in the water pump. So we're gonna head in there, spend a couple hours. By the time they maintenance the boat, maybe grab something to eat. But I would like to try to get out this afternoon with Grant. I want to make sure he gets on the water and catches some fish this week. He brought his kayak all the way down here, so hopefully this evening we don't get a thunderstorm that rolls in. We've had 2 back-to-back. I enjoy them, but it definitely puts a damper on the afternoon and evening fishing. So thank you guys for joining me. There's that little thumbs up right there. If you could push that, I'd really appreciate it. Hit that like button. And I will see you either this afternoon when we get some shade along the side of the rock walls, or this evening when it cools down a little bit. And I'm gonna try to think of what to do. We've thrown shallow crankbaits today, deep crankbaits. Buzzbait is producing fish, just nothing real quality fish. So I think I gotta figure this out. Maybe finesse is the way. There's a lot of guys that work the dock in the marina, so maybe I can pick their brains, see if any of them can. I can't find any grass either. I love fishing weeds, and right now it's nothing but rocks, sand, and water. So we'll keep after it. We got 5 days left, so stay. Well, guys, I don't know if that evening trip was going to happen. This is what we're getting every night about 5, 6 o'clock at night. Just a torrential downpour. I don't mind it at all, but it makes it pretty hard on the fishing. We got a few hours of daylight left. If it moves out, I'll jump in the kayak. If not, we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Alright guys, well, just had a monsoon go through, and so it is evening. We are going to get on the water here for a couple hours. We're going to give it a try, probably throw a crankbait. We got a ton of rain, and when that happens, all the water from the hills comes down towards the lake and goes into the ditches where the two hills come together. I call it a ditch, and that will cause a current that should bring the fish in, and obviously going to wash in some bugs and other things. So my goal tonight is to fish these ditches where the water's running in, like a little waterfall, and then I'm going to throw a crankbait and some deeper water, because we still got all these fish in here stacked around the back of the houseboats. So all right, let's get after it. Throw this. I'm gonna throw one that's running about 10 feet. Have you throw this, it runs like 5 to 6 feet. We're gonna just like go down the shoreline, throw it towards the rocks, throw it in front of you, throw it towards the houseboat.
Okay. Will you switch me poles? Why?
Yeah, you can just use this.
Okay.
I don't need it. Look it up and find out. Oh, dang, I just lost a fish. Took my bait. Shit. Probably a muskie or northern. There goes 15 bucks. Son of a bitch. I had him for a second.
What pound test do you have on this?
12. I think so. Huh?
So your bait off?
Oh, he hit it, went down, and it was gone. That's the problem in here. They're the walleye and the muskie. You can't compete with their teeth. I got more for them. No, but you really can't use braid with a spinnerbait that floats. I mean, you can, but it's not ideal. He must have hit it from behind or something.
How do you know all this stuff about fishing?
I've been doing it for 50 years. I watch way too much YouTube and TV, and that was something big, I'll tell you that. If there's a muskie, I ain't got no chance, unless you catch him right in the front of the lip. I'm gonna have to put 17 pound on this son of a bitch. That was my favorite color too. Blue and silver.
Is that what I got on right now?
Yeah, that's the shad colors. Yours got more silver in it too. Looks like a big shad. That's what they're eating in here. I'm waiting for that bite for 2 days. This line needs to go anyways. That's horrible. It's from last year. Oh, well, see if they want to eat this one. Fish on. Smallmouth. Grant. Smallmouth. That a boy. You got your net? Where's your net? Keep him in the water. Keep him in the water so he don't spit it. There's first smallmouth, Dale Hollow Lake right there. Let some line out. Push the button, let a little line out. Lift your rod tip up. Push the button and lift your rod tip up. There you go, there you go, there you go. Lift your rod tip up. Lift your rod up higher so he comes towards you. Don't reel in. You got to keep the line out. There you go. Atta boy. There you go. We're a little smallie for you. Gotta get a picture of this guy. First Dale Hollow smallie. Let's go see what Granty got a hold of over there. Smallmouth or largemouth? We'll get him. You say it took to the net too?
Yeah. I can work on my netting.
It's hard because you have to like push the button and lift your rod tip up at the same time. Got your pliers handy?
Yes, I do.
You take him. Got him?
Yep.
Smallmouth on a crankbait, or a largemouth on a crankbait. I just caught a smallmouth on a crankbait. We just got a big rainstorm move through, so they're obviously moving in here. Nice fish. Let me get a picture. Look at myself. Perfect. Nice fish. 14 incher. You be able to get out of the net? Is that net like netting or rubber?
Netting.
Yeah, we'll have to. Need help? Just work on one at a time. See all the water that's coming out of the hills
Yeah.
into this? They come in here because with the water and stuff coming in, it brings in bugs and all that. So they tell you to fish where the water's coming in. We got probably 2 or 3 inches of rain this afternoon, so there's water coming in these like crazy. Fish will be feeding in them and right on the edge of them. You winning?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go back out and throw a few more. There you go. Yeah, let me show you. It took me a while. You got to get used to it. You have to, when you got your fish and he's out like that, don't get him like 8 or 10 feet away from your boat. And then take your rod tip. Take your rod tip like this, Grant.
Yeah.
Lift your rod tip up and he'll swing right to you. It's weird. It's not it takes some getting used to, that's for sure. Netting fish out of a kayak. Or the other thing, if you're comfortable whipping them, but the more he jumps around like that, he's gonna spit it at you. Something to chase at minnows. Hey, I'd love to talk to you, but I gotta go catch some fish. I'll be skipping dinner. Yep. I'd stay right out in here. You pretty much blew that corner up, but it worked. You got one. Nope. Grant is.
I have this kind of crankbait.
Yeah, if you like that one, I got a bunch of them. So
I have.
if you have one with a little longer bill, it's gonna go a little deeper. And you blue, silver, something that looks like a real fish.
Got this one.
Is that a flat bill like you were just using?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Or when you come out, I can give you one, but that flat bill's fine. You're just gonna have to stay and keep throwing against shore like you were, because they're sitting there waiting for bugs and stuff to get washed out of the woods. And hey, there's my crankbait. Yes. He'd spit it. Dee-dee.
Fish finder maxes out at 24.1 feet.
We can change that.
Okay.
I'm not putting this one back on.
See you in a little bit.
I'll be here. Nice, Grant. Atta boy. Don't worry about your paddle, I'll get it. Another largemouth? Yeah, that one video I watched, they said you get big rains, all the water comes down in these, off the hills into these. Oh, that's a nice fish.
He's a chunker. I could feel him bite it, and I slowed it down a little.
Hit it again?
Yeah.
We can weigh him, see what he weighs.
I bet he's like,
100 pounds.
yeah. Like, throwing it.
Here, hold him up.
Chunky. Good. He's very soft.
Don't let go of him. Oh, that's that. I thought we lost him. Yeah, his belly's full. He's down here eating. 1 pound, 12 ounces. Oh, hold on. £1 pound, 13 ounces. Got him?
Yep.
Nice fish.
You got a camera?
Yeah, hold on. Got too much stuff in the way. Yeah, show us, turn him this way so I can see his belly. Yep, he's down here eating.
Release him?
Yep.
Stuck on a log.
You're stuck on a log?
You are. You're bait.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think they're gonna
No!
be. I'll order you a new net tonight.
Now look at this.
What?
Took off one of my treble hooks.
He did?
Yep.
Here, tie this on.
They're not gonna get a treble hook from here.
Alice, you have a paddle. You ain't supposed to catch more fish than your guide. It's a bunch of crap. I bet they're going to be in here like crazy in the morning. Eating bugs. Crickets, frogs. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this evening. It's getting dark. Grant and I don't have lights on our kayak, so we're going to head back to the houseboat. Appreciate you guys watching this episode. Looking forward to tomorrow morning. Going to be out at the crack of dawn. Going to be working these ditches over. Hopefully more fish move in, and tomorrow morning gets even better. Tomorrow's day 3. We're really starting to figure these fish out, where they're doing, what they're eating, and looking forward to tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.